My wife cooked my body and served it to our children. My name is John Price, and this is my horrifying story. I am the father of 3 children when I meet my second wife, Catherine Knight, in Aberdeen, Australia. I am happy in this new household, although I am aware of Catherine's past. She was born in a dysfunctional environment, particularly with questionable sexual education given by her parents. In school, Catherine was aggressive towards her peers and never learned to read or write. At 16, she starts what she calls her dream job, working in a slaughterhouse. I know that she was violent towards her ex-husbands and her own children. She even tried to throw one of them under a train. She has also assaulted numerous people and animals with axes and other unusual objects. Despite all this, I move in with Catherine in 1995, but I refuse her marriage proposal in 1998. As revenge, she films objects she claims I stole from my workplace, leading to my termination after 17 years in my position. I decide to kick Catherine out, but a few months later, I agree to resume the relationship, although I refuse to live with her. In 2000, Catherine stabs me, and I permanently remove her from my life. I then obtain a restraining order against her. On February 29th, I tell my colleagues that if I don't show up to work the next day, it means Catherine has killed me. Unfortunately, my intuition proves right. Indeed, I lose my life on the night of March 1st. That evening, even though she has no right to be at my place, Catherine sends my children to a friend's house for a slumber party. I spend my evening at a friend's house until 11 p.m. and then go back home to sleep. While I'm asleep, Catherine sits in front of the television, takes a shower, and forces me to have sexual intercourse. I fall back asleep, and Catherine strikes me with 47 knife wounds. I try to escape, but she chases me throughout the house, and I die a few minutes later after managing to get outside. Several hours after my death, Catherine hangs my skin and boils my head and other body parts in a pot with potatoes and vegetables. She then sets the table to serve my flesh to my own children, taking care to indicate their names. She also leaves a note accusing me of violating my children, although it is false. Later on, Catherine takes medication and is found alive on the floor by the police. On October 15, 2001, during her trial, Catherine pleads guilty but refuses to take responsibility for her actions. She is ultimately sentenced to an incompressible life imprisonment. She is the first Australian woman in history to receive this sentence.